premise of the sole property before we started work, we wanted to create a Palm Springs influenced but a little more beautiful, a little more upmarket, and we also wanted to add a little bit of Hollywood glam. So we chose soft palette and a lot of subtle curved elements that I think really elevate this property. Probably one of my favourite rooms in the home is the media room, which we now converted to a living room for a more modern family lifestyle. We added some beautiful scalloped wall features, beautiful Corian backlit wall feature that mounts the TV to the wall and it anchors everything together. The idea was for the space to feel usable, but still be used as a media room for family time, family movies, etc. But to be beautiful all day, every day, and welcoming to anyone that entered the home. When you first enter the home, you're greeted with this beautiful timber feature, which is actually a window that looks into the formal dining room. It was the first clue to me leaning in heavily into that Hollywood glam. It's quite unique, it's very beautiful, and it was already here. I got my way, I got to keep it. Some people wanted it removed, and I really like it. Under the stairs originally was just vacant space. It was wasted space. The client really liked the idea of us including a wine cellar on some capacity. For me, if I have a wine cellar in one of my designs, I like it to be usable and reachable. We enclosed a glass feature under the stairs, and then we really made the wine cellar a little bit of a light feature so that at night it can be just the mood light for that area. The door is deliberately placed in a way where it's very easy to access from the kitchen if you're entertaining, and it's not visibly obvious from the entry when you first walk in. Without a doubt, the hero of the interiors would be the master suite, with a really generous walk-in robe that is any woman's dream. It leads down a lengthy corridor of drawers, shelves and overhead storage to a beautiful island. Once you reach that island, you'll see some reading glass where there's some display cabinets for things like handbags and shoes. Then at the far end of the wall, we have more shoe shelves, more racks for display, and a makeup station. It's softened by a beautiful sheer curtain, and then it's all underpinned by this amazing chandelier, which just sets the room off and has this beautiful Hollywood vibe. From the walk-in robe, you make your way into your own personal gym space. We wanted to make it beautiful because it had a lot of natural light because of the corner window. So we softened those windows with sheer curtains, and then we wanted the room to feel like a little like a Pilates studio, I suppose. We wanted this space to feel inviting and a tranquil space to be in, and I think we've accomplished that. The master ensuite is a very generous space. We wanted to have a soft elegance to this space. One of the tricks that we applied was we used large format tiles in the form of slabs, and so they run floor to ceiling and there's almost no grout lines. It feels like it's carved out of stone. We added reeded glass shower enclosure, which offers both privacy and beauty. We paired that with brass tapware and the Corian countertop, and it really tied this space together. Trick with renovations is sometimes you're limited by certain parameters of a home. The kitchen was one of these where it's a relatively confined space. We made the kitchen island longer with curves on each end, and we also made it narrower. This actually gives you more space. There's a larger footprint for working in that kitchen, and you're not losing valuable space with unnecessary work surfaces. Without a doubt, the alfresco pool area caught my attention. We absolutely wanted to capture and embrace a retro look of days gone by. When we first came here, the swimming pool had pontoons set up with very large crocus palms inside. These were dropping and making the pool go green. What we decided to do was collaborate with the landscapers and extract those trees and repurpose them back into the property, and then make pontoons with beautiful crazy pave and some retro type umbrellas. This makes it very family friendly and it's extremely inviting for entertaining. The alfresco bar was a little small, although I like the look and structure of the roofline. So we removed the front wall and then extended it out and created a bulkhead that makes it look like it was always there. This now lends itself for entertaining large groups or just for family afternoons or by the pool. For an interior designer, the sign of a good renovation is for it to appear seamless and as though it's always been this way. To achieve this, you need strong communication, great collaboration with both trades, the design team and the homeowners. I believe that we achieved all three on this project and we absolutely love the result.